War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the US ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Alright guys, I'm live. I think. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get game started. You'll have to forgive me, I'm working with a kind of a new setup. I had some problems with I've had problems with my second monitor. It's the plug on the monitor, because I replaced the cord with a brand new cord that I had, and it was still giving me problems, and then it just quit today. It just fucking quit, man. So I was like, yeah, okay. So game starting, we'll see what's going on. Now I'll be able to see chat because I fixed the game ratio to where it's up in like one corner of the screen. It's big enough for me to play. Alright, yeah. But I can see chat. I just have to get everything set up here. That's fine. That's fine. Now I can see all the chat and everything. Well, I can't see everything. I have to click over here. I see I got two people, one like, whatnot. But yeah. Let's see. Load up. Last game I was in the Pocket Banner. Hey Eric. I see you too, Doug. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this thing. Still look good, guys, as far as like the quality and everything. Still 1080p, that kind of thing. Kellogg's still in his red dress. Hey, get away from that missile launcher. You don't get explosives, fucker. You killed me with hand grenades. I remember that. So I'm going to push you down for it. Anyway. I don't remember what I was doing. Tradecraft, I think. Yeah. I got to go meet up with Deacon. I may end up just leaving the second monitor, Doug. I might just not even spend the money and get a new one. Just keep going with this system that I got, because that'll open up my desk and I'll be able to set stuff up there, like my drinks and stuff, and not have to worry about trying to fit everything in. Stick it in your pocket. All right, Nora. No, I'm all right. Got out and got some sun today. Went to the store. Got my which I probably should take some of these. Got my naproxen. I didn't take any yet. Naproxen works so much better for me than Tylenol. where I can take 4 naproxen and it kills the pain, but I gotta take like 8 Tylenol. It's like, ugh, that's too much. So the other day, last stream, I was walking up to Green Top Nursery, and I heard something behind me, and there was a fucking deathclaw stalking me, Doug. I was like, what the fuck is that? I turn around, there's a fucking deathclaw. I'm like, where the fuck that? I'm like, where the fuck that come from? I wonder if the deathclaw spawned. I wonder if it was the one that was in here or not. What?
One's a throwaway.
Yeah, they're both bills. Nothing but fucking bills. Hey, I know that broad, Ness. I ain't gonna talk to her. Fuck it.
Hey, buddy. You looking to earn some caps?
Fucking force screen.
Not interested.
Your loss.
Fucking force screen me and shit. Yeah, I'm not interested because I have 16,000 caps. Don't really need it. Oh, I gotta check the people's. Hey, all right. Remember, if you like the stream, guys, hit that like button. Wonder if I'm going to have to fight any dirty super mutants. Probably. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Awesome. So, here's a story for you. There's a little boy and his mama. They live up in the mountains. They live up in the mountains up in West Virginia, and they're hungry. They don't have any food. But the little boy owns a duck, and the mama said, "We're gonna have to kill that duck and eat it." The little boy says, "I don't want to kill my duck." She says, "Well, we need food." And the little boy says, "Well, I could go into town and try to sell my duck." She said, "All right, you go ahead and do that." So the little boy grabs his duck, puts his duck underneath his arm, and he goes into town. He gets into town. The first house he goes to, he knocks on the door. A woman opens up the door. He go in the house, and there's a man and a woman there. And
good caps to be made for technical.
He asks the man, he said, "Do you want to buy my duck? Me and my mama need money for food." The man said, "No, I don't want to buy your duck." About that time, the woman said, "Oh my God, my husband's home. Both of you get in the closet till I can get him sent away." So they get in the closet, and the woman's talking to her husband, and she's having a hard time getting him to leave the house. So in the closet, the little boy looks at the man. He says, "Sir, you want to buy my duck?" And the guy says, "No, I already told you I don't want to buy your duck." He says, "You're going to buy my duck, or I'm going to start screaming my head off, and you know what that man's going to do to you if he finds you in this house." And the man said, "Oh, well, okay. How much do you want for your duck?" He said, $100. And the man said, "Okay." And he pulls out $10 $100 bill, $10 bills, and he counts them out and gives it to the boy. A little while later, the little boy, they're still stuck in the closet. A little while later, the boy looks at the man. He says, "Will you sell me my duck back?" And the man said, "How much you willing to pay for your duck?" He said, $10. And the man said, "But I paid you $100. And the little boy said, "You're going to sell me my duck back for $10, or I'm going to start screaming my head off, and that man out there is going to know you're in here, and it's not going to be good for you." So the man give him the duck back, took $10. Well, the wife finally got the husband to take, and the little boy and the man got out of the closet. So the little boy went home with his duck and $90. And he tells his mom, "Mom, I sold my duck for $100 and then bought him back for $10. Now I got $90 and my duck." And his mama said, "I think you swindled somebody. You need to go on down to the nearest church and talk to the preacher and say some prayers to God for you to forgive you for this swindling." And the little boy said, okay. So he goes on down the road to the church. He goes in the church. And he calls out for the pastor. He said, Pastor, are you here? And the pastor's in the back room. He says, I'll be out in a minute. He said, Pastor, he says, I need you to pray for me. I did something really bad. The pastor walked out, looked at him and said, I don't care what you did. I'm not buying your duck again. You know that story because you're the one that gave me that story. That was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty funny though. I think I can make it on up to Starlight Drive-In and before dark, and yeah, maybe do a little building at Starlight. Maybe start the wall, because I am going to end up putting a wall around Starlight for the blueprint. Just because, you know. Make a big, beautiful wall. Make a big, beautiful wall and make the Brotherhood of Steel pay for it. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? You won't hear me complaining about my second monitor today. I got it fixed up pretty good. I got it all. I got everything on one monitor now. My game's a little bit smaller on the screen. I readjusted the size ratio in the INI files, and I got my chat up behind it so I can see what you guys are saying in chat, and I ain't got to keep looking over either. So I may just forego having a second monitor. I liked having the second monitor though to move stuff off the screen when I was working on my mods and stuff. I can get another one at Walmart for $60, and I'm thinking about doing it. Because I hooked up I put a new cable on this other monitor, and it wasn't the cable. Because I had a brand spanking new cable in as a backup, and it wasn't the cable. It's the plug on the back of the monitor. So that's a pain in the ass. But I only paid $20 for that monitor from, I don't know, someplace on Newegg. It was someplace from China. This monitor I was looking at, I think it's a Dell. But I mean, I got this worked out good. Nah, it wasn't that hard, Doug. I mean, I got enough room. It's like this. I got my game over here, and it's that big on the screen. It's big enough for me to play and be able to see everything. And I got the chat. I got the YouTube Studio up behind it with the chat on the right-hand side, and I can see what you guys are saying. Now, I can't look at the statistics or anything unless I go to this. I see I got 6 people watching and 4 likes. That's awesome. But it works. So I can't complain there, I guess. You better not complain anyway, you bastard! Rad stags. I need me some more rad stag meat anyway. Sacred Lua, hi. Welcome back to the stream. %. Sounds fishy? If it sounds fishy, it probably is, Doug. Okay, so what is wrong with that picture? What is wrong with this picture? It's almost like it's not set right. It's not. I ain't worried about that. I'm just being a fucking stickler for shit, I guess. Okay. And we'll go ahead and open the workshop here and we'll scrap that. Now if I can get this to fit right in there, that would be great. Hey, Josh. Oh, now Kellogg shows up.